This beautiful color footage is from the summer of 1941 during Operation Barbarossa. The original film reel is simply titled Vormarsch in Russland, or Advance into Russia. At the end of this video, I'll show the rest of the clip, so stick around. Today we're covering part 11 in the series that covers this sensational war diary, written by a platoon leader from the motorized infantry division Das Reich named Kurt, who led during the final assault on Moscow in the winter of 1941-42. In part 11, we'll follow the unit through July 20th and 21st, see associated film footage, and use original OKW situational maps to get an overview of the front. The last time we were with the motorized SS Division Reich, Kurt's specific reinforced regiment, Der Führer, was fighting its way northeast towards the Dorogobusch Bridgehead in order to help put a lid on the Smolensk pocket and to cut the Smolensk-Moscow highway. It was cold and rainy, and enemy resistance was heavy, which made progress slow. Der 21. Juli 1941. Plötzlich werden wir von der bisher at a fork in the road that we've been advancing along. We suddenly come into contact with the enemy, and in a flanking move to the left, attack. As our vehicles scatter to leave the road, Russian artillery opens up in their midst. However, after just a few shots, it stops. We cautiously continue and do not come into contact again with the enemy for a few kilometers. Arriving to the Pronino Hills, Hill 125.6, we come into contact with strong enemy units and are engaged in heavy combat through the afternoon and on into the evening. We're eventually able to eliminate the majority of the enemy, and most of those who remain surrender. With this engagement won, we are able to regain contact with the SS Regiment Deutschland, which has been advancing on our right flank. This is a good place for me to thank my Patreon supporters. Without their support, buying these originals to create the content wouldn't be possible. Patreon channel members get access to exclusive film footage that can't be shown here. Open a free account on my website, military1945.com, and take a look at some example footage. After securing the area, things get once again uncomfortable, as suddenly both Russian and German artillery fire begins to rain down on us, but that doesn't last long. That same night, we push on to reach the railroad junction at Pronino, and at around 11:30 p.m., the sound of combat all along the front around us falls quiet. Finally, we have the feeling that the area is securely in the hands of our division. But the enemy has one more surprise in store for us. A few commissars with about a company of men managed to get hold of some heavy weaponry and, looking to break out of the pocket, somehow managed to fight their way all the way through to our position. A large firefight develops, and after about 10 minutes, all the Russians, except for the lead commissar, surrender. He continues firing his weapon even after being hit 2 times and is lying badly wounded on the ground. The firefight continues until one of our men finally is able to kill him. This first encounter with the Russian commissar certainly has shown how fantastic a fighter the Russian can be. At sunrise, we are ordered to dig in. Absolutely sure that this can only be temporary, we soon learn that this is actually not the case. Our most difficult days are expected to be in front of us. What we now must do is something that no German soldier, especially not us, should have to experience. We're going over to the defensive. The Smolensk pocket, now a reality, has left the Russians with the option of either trying to break out to the south or using formations outside of the pocket to the south to try and break the encirclement and allow the trapped units to escape. The SS Division Reich is alone responsible for stopping any Russian breakthrough attempt coming from the direction of Yelnya. The division's defensive position has a front of approximately 35 kilometers that must be held at all cost. In the next video in this series, we'll continue with Kurt's war diary and see what happened during the defense of the position. If you like material produced with primary historical sources, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if by chance you are interested in possibly buying Kurt's war diary, it is for sale. Please contact me through the website military1945.com. And now, let's take a look at the rest of that color footage. My guess is that the footage is from June and July from one of Army Group Center's panzer divisions. Do you see any identifying details? Also, what do you make of Kurt's last entry regarding the taking up of defensive positions? Do you think his innocent arrogance was a trait specific to the Waffen-SS of the time? Or was the normal Wehrmacht soldier equally confident? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.